In many cultures, particularly across Africa, relationships, family, and marriage are significant parts of social identity. Therefore, being asked, "Why are you still single?" is a question that is frequently asked, often in social settings, by relatives, friends, or even strangers. While it may come across as a casual inquiry, this question is often layered with deeper meanings and implications. In this video, we'll explore the top 5 ways Africans handle this delicate, yet often uncomfortable question. From humorous retorts to profound reflections, the ways people answer depend on a variety of factors, including their personality, age, cultural background, and personal experiences. Let's dive into the fascinating world of how Africans deal with this question. 1. The humorous deflection. Laugh it off. One of the most common responses to the "why are you single?" question is to simply laugh it off. It's a subtle but effective way to divert attention away from a potentially uncomfortable topic. Many Africans use humor to deflect deeper questions about their personal lives, particularly when discussing sensitive topics like their relationship status. In many African societies, humor is an essential social tool. A witty response can ease the tension and allow the individual to regain control of the conversation without revealing too much about their personal life. Examples of humorous responses. "I'm married to my career." A playful response that redirects the question to their professional life. "The person I want is still in the making, a work in progress." This keeps the conversation light and humorous, implying they are still waiting for the perfect match. "I'm just waiting for the right person to find me. Not easy to be this amazing, A joke about their own high standards, making it clear they are not just settling for anyone. Humor, in this sense, not only lightens the mood, but also signals to others that the individual isn't bothered by the question or their current relationship status. It also allows them to maintain control over their personal life, keeping others from prying too much into their private affairs. 2. The sarcastic response. Shutting down the question. Another popular response, especially in African urban settings, is sarcasm. This approach can be both playful and assertive, allowing the person to shut down the question without feeling pressured to explain their status in detail. It's often used when the individual feels the question is intrusive or judgmental. A sarcastic response may be employed when the individual feels they've been asked the question too many times, or when they sense that the person asking has certain expectations about their life choices. Examples of sarcastic responses. "Oh, I'm single because everyone is waiting for me to settle down and I can't disappoint them." This sarcastic reply turns the focus onto others, making it clear that the questioner has unrealistic expectations. "I've decided to focus on my Netflix subscription and my plants for now. They seem to be thriving." A sarcastic take on how the person has prioritized their own well-being over the idea of relationships. "Because there's a line of people waiting for me to pick the right one. It's complicated." This sarcastic remark implies that the person has multiple suitors to choose from, but is simply being selective. By using sarcasm, Africans can regain control over the conversation, signaling that they are not open to further probing, while also highlighting their sense of humor and self-confidence. 3. The serious and reflective answer. Getting real. For some Africans, answering the question seriously is an opportunity for introspection. They may provide an honest answer that reflects their genuine feelings about relationships, their life experiences, or cultural pressures. This type of response often opens up a broader conversation about expectations, societal pressures, and personal growth. In some African cultures, marriage and family are considered central to one's identity and success. However, many young people are now more focused on personal development and are not in a rush to marry for the sake of fulfilling societal expectations. This shift in thinking is a reflection of changing attitudes towards relationships and marriage. Examples of serious responses. I'm focused on building my career and myself right now. Marriage can wait until I'm ready. This answer signals that the person is not following societal expectations and is prioritizing their personal growth. It's not about being single. It's about finding someone who shares my values and aspirations. I don't want to settle for just anyone. This answer reflects a thoughtful perspective on relationships and a desire for meaningful connections. I'm taking time to understand myself better. Relationships are about partnership, and I want to make sure I'm bringing my best self into one. This response emphasizes self-awareness and the importance of being emotionally and mentally prepared before committing to a relationship. In this case, answering seriously provides a way to challenge societal norms and have a deeper conversation about why being single may be a positive, fulfilling choice. 4. The cultural or traditional justification, society's influence. In many African cultures, the expectation to marry and have children is a strong societal norm. As a result, some people may feel pressure to respond with an answer that reflects cultural or traditional expectations. For some, these responses might be shaped by family pressure, religious beliefs, or the desire to uphold certain societal standards. This type of response often aligns with traditional expectations and is used when individuals feel the need to reassure others that they aren't intentionally rejecting marriage or relationships, but are simply waiting for the right time or person. Examples of cultural or traditional responses. My parents are waiting for me to bring someone home. Don't worry, it will happen when it's meant to. This acknowledges family pressure, but also hints that marriage will happen when the individual is ready. In my culture, we believe in taking time to find the right partner. I'm waiting for that right moment. This ties the person's decision to cultural practices, explaining that the process of choosing a life partner is not rushed. Marriage is a big decision, and I want to honor my family's values. I'm waiting for the right time to introduce someone special. A response rooted in respecting family values and traditions, highlighting the seriousness with which the person views relationships. While this response might indicate a person is conforming to societal or family pressures, it also emphasizes the value placed on marriage and relationships in many African cultures. The empowered response, taking ownership. Finally, many Africans respond to the "Why are you single?" question by taking ownership of their relationship status, with confidence and pride. These individuals have come to terms with the fact that being single is a valid choice, and they are in no rush to settle down. The empowered response reflects an attitude of self-empowerment, independence, and control over one's life choices. For these individuals, being single is not seen as a flaw, but as an opportunity to focus on personal growth, career, and individual happiness. This type of response is becoming increasingly popular as younger generations in Africa embrace personal freedom and autonomy. Examples of empowered responses. I'm single because I'm focusing on becoming the best version of myself before sharing my life with someone else. This response emphasizes self-growth and personal fulfillment. I'm single because I want to enjoy my life. I'm not looking to settle for less than what I deserve. A confident declaration that challenges the idea that being single is a negative or incomplete state. Being single is a choice. I enjoy the freedom it brings, and I'm not pressured by societal expectations. An empowering statement that asserts the individual's right to remain single without societal judgment. This response challenges the notion that everyone needs to be in a relationship to feel complete, and it reinforces the idea that being single is just another valid life choice. The "why are you single?" question can be one of the most loaded and frequently asked questions in many African societies. However, how one responds varies greatly, depending on factors like culture, personality, and the context of the conversation. From humorous deflections to profound reflections on self-worth, Africans handle this question in ways that speak to their unique experiences and values. As societal norms around marriage and relationships continue to evolve, it's clear that the way Africans approach and respond to such questions will continue to change. Whether through humor, sarcasm, cultural explanations, or empowered ownership, the responses to "why are you single?" serve as a powerful reminder that singlehood is not something to be ashamed of, but something to be celebrated and respected. If you've ever faced the "why are you single?" question, how do you handle it? Share your stories or your favorite responses in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, stay empowered and love yourself first.